that's it. When you are so close in the competition and you are a few penalty kickouts away from winning the biggest football club competition, that's the way we should feel.
In 2006, it felt at that moment like it'd be a long time that it would take for Arsenal to get back there. But it does feel like this time you'll be back in this position again much sooner. Do you feel that as well?
I don't know. We're going to have to end that. The same progression that we had in the last few years, we're going to have to do that over again. And the level is increasing every single season. We had an incredible competition. We haven't lost a single match in the competition. But the reality is that when something had to go our way, especially in the boxes with the penalty that it was given to Mosquera and the no penalty to Marueke and the penalty kicks, those margins didn't go for us.
James, CBS.
Hi, Mikel. I know you said you're feeling a lot of pain now, but is that mingled with pride? Because you came so close, and before that penalty, it didn't look like you would concede.
For sure. What I said to the players and the staff is that if I tell them 1 million times thank you, it's not going to be enough. And it's not because we won the Premier League, and it's not because we played the cup final, it's not because we played the Champions League final in the manner that we've done. It's because the joy and the moments that we have lived together every single day, and that's above anything else.
Alex from the BBC, to the left.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Can I just ask about the penalty takers, Gabriel? Obviously, unfortunately, to miss the fifth penalty, put in a great performance. I know you had to take off a number of your regular takers as well. So how did he end up number 5? Did he put his hand up, or how did that come about?
He wanted to take number 5. Obviously, we have prepared and trained this moment. Normally, the penalty takers will be Bukayo, will be Martin, it will be Kai for sure. And we knew that if we go to extra time and penalties, the penalty takers will be different players. Still with the quality, when you got reps, take penalties in training, he doesn't miss any. But then you have to do it in this moment. We've been unfortunate not to have the same precision and efficiency that they had, and that's the reason that we haven't won it.
James, Athletic.
Hi, Mikel. Your team have shown in the Premier League that they know how to respond to these kinds of disappointments, how to use this pain to motivate them to come back, to push on. Is that what they need to replicate now in Europe, in the Champions League?
Yes, first of all, you have to go through that pain, digest it, and that turn it into fuel, as you said, to improve and to reach a different level, because it will demand a different level with the quality that is around Europe. I want to congratulate PSG, Luis in particular, because they are, in my opinion, the best team in the world. What they are able to do with the ball, with individual actions, I haven't seen it, and it's not the plan to play in certain areas when you don't have the ball, but they force you to do that. So even more credit to the players.
Ed from The Guardian.
Hi, Mikel. You mentioned the penalty just earlier. Do you think that it was a bit unfair on you, considering that they got given a penalty and you felt it was a penalty for Arsenal?
Well, it's comparing. I watch all the penalties in the competition in the last 72 hours to understand what is a penalty and what is not, and that easily can be a penalty.
Okay, Phil, PA.
Mikel, just following up on that, I suppose. I mean, over here on the on that penalty. I mean, that could have won the match, obviously, for Arsenal, and possibly the final. So it must be super frustrating.
If is not what happened, and that's it. So we need to do better. We will have to improve and find different margins to get the outcome that we want.
Okay, Sam from The Telegraph. On this side.
Hi, Mikel. You mentioned PSG being the best team in the world and the things they can do. Is that what you look at now in terms of evolving your team and getting more towards that fluidity and freedom, perhaps?
Yes, and individual action that they have for sure. And yeah, and then you have to get into the competition with all the squad available in the best moment each player, and we've been with more players, many more players than last season. But not all of them in that condition for different reasons, and that's something that we have to improve as well.
Okay, last two questions. James, ESPN.
Hi, Mikel. After such a long season, after the parade is out of the way, what do you do the next few days? Do you switch off completely, or do you already start thinking about reviewing and planning for next season?
And first of all, I would take a few days with my family, and then we'll start the process to review what we've done. to start to make some very important decisions if we want to reach another level. And we're going to have to show that ambition because we are more than capable of doing it, but it's going to demand to be very, very ambitious, very fast, and very smart.
How disappointed you are, because sometimes football is decided by the smallest margin, but tonight it was the smallest of the small.
Yeah, it's cruel. It's very cruel. It's tough because, look, it's a Champions League final and, like you said, it's the smallest margins. It's a penalty shootout. It's a lottery. Anything can happen. Some of the best teams ever to play the game have lost on penalty shootouts. And we was on the receiving end of that tonight. So, look, we're very, very gutted. We're disappointed. But also we're proud of the season we're at. You know, it's been an incredible season. Champions League, Premier League winners after 22 years. Done really well in all the cup competitions, and obviously Champions League final, which we wanted to win, and we were so close to coming to win. But it wasn't meant to be. So look, we'll be back, and it's going to fuel us even more to want to win this competition.
I know it's early, but that final can make Arsenal stronger?
Sorry?
That final can make Arsenal stronger?
Yeah, for sure. I think so. Even if you look at, you know, Marquinhos, he's a prime example. He's lost so many Champions Leagues, and it's taken him 10 years now, and he's won 2. So this journey is never easy, you know. You never know when you're going to win something, so you have to embrace these moments. But yeah, this is the journey we're on, and this is what. Yeah, look, it's tough because we've lost, and look, we'd never want to lose in a final. But I believe one day we'll have this competition in our hands.
I don't believe you've seen, but on Twitter I see photos of you when you're screaming to the ref. It's something like Michel Ballack against Barcelona or something like that.
Maybe, I don't know. Was it a penalty?
I don't know really.
I've not seen it back. I think at first glance, because he's in front of him and there's like a tangle, I think if it was them as well, they would be asking for a penalty. And, you know, it's such high stakes in these moments. And I thought, with my own eyes, I see a penalty. But look, it wasn't. I got a yellow card because I didn't shut up, basically. But that's football, you know. I'm passionate, and you know I want to win.
And tomorrow, big day for you. A happy day, parade. So, what's going to message to Arsenal supporters?
Yeah, the message is thank you so much for this season, for believing in us. We brought the good times back, brought happiness to everyone's faces. The joy of seeing people happy and the power of us as players, what we can do to make people happy, has been really special. It's been a long season. We're obviously so gutted tonight to lose, but tomorrow let's get together and celebrate what's been an incredible journey and a Premier League trophy, which has been well deserved. So, yeah, we'll enjoy it for sure.
Thank you.
I imagine the sensation is not good, but you do a good game and until the end fight with PSG.
Yeah, it was a tough game. Obviously, coming in front was a good start for us, and then felt like we controlled the game pretty well after that. They had the ball a lot, but they didn't create a lot of chances. So yeah, I thought we did well. And then obviously the penalty changed the game a little bit. And after that, it's a tight game and could have gone both ways. So yeah, it's a tough way to lose in the end. Yeah, very disappointed now.
Gabriel Magalhães do a great job in the game. How important is to be with him in this moment?
No, for sure we are with him, and if it wasn't for him and Ebbs as well, we wouldn't be in this position. And what he has done this season is just incredible, and he's saved us so many times. And yeah, to miss a penalty like this is a part of football, and of course we are there with him now, and we'll pick him up and make sure that we all come back even stronger next season.
Last one, we saw an image with Marquinhos hugging Gabriel Magalhães. It's an image from a captain, no?
Yeah, he's a gentleman, and he knows, that football is ups and downs, and he's been on the other side, and he knows how it feels, and he's a top player and a great person. So, yeah, massive respect to him.
It's no consolation, but it felt like what you were trying to do was closer to what you wanted, that what PSG were trying to do, that you annihilated in certain ways.
Yeah, but now nobody's going to take the pain that we feel away. That doesn't mean that we should not feel proud. It's been an incredible season, a really tough one, and the people that are inside the organization knows how many things we have to deal with. And when you are so close, in my opinion, against the best team in the world, that they are so tough to control and so tough to play against, you take them to the penalties, you want a different outcome, and it didn't happen.
What would you say is missing today that you could have taken you over the line, or you think you put your best?
The margins are so small. I mean, there are 2 penalties in the game with very different decisions. You need everything to go your way. When you go to a step to take that penalty, you have to put that penalty on the back of the net, and the opponent has to kick it out, and we've done the opposite thing. So we know when you are facing this kind of level, everything has to go your way, and it didn't.
You spent some time in the changing room. Have you spoken to Essie, to Gabriel?
Yeah, to all of them. Just to thank them 1 million times. Not only for what we have achieved and won, but especially for the moment that we have lived together. And we know what's going on in that dressing room. And we're never going to have something like this. It will be different, but not like it was this season. And they should be very, very proud.
Maybe one final of many.
Let's get some rest and we will prepare the next ones.